Well, what do we have here? A little bit of garlic, a little bit of pine nuts, a little bit of Parmigiano, basil, sun-dried tomato. I have no idea.
Pesto.
Pesto?
Simple pesto. It's a nice thing you can do, like if you got some leftover herbs and you got some sun-dried tomatoes hanging out. So actually with the herbs, you wait until they start to wilt.
Yeah, those aren't looking very handsome
Once
and
they
fresh.
start to wilt, you really don't have much we can use in the fresh. You could turn it into a sauce. This is another way we're gonna do it. Turn it into pesto.
So all the old herbs that I've thrown out, I could have made something wonderful with.
Sure. Well, basil is probably one of your top ones. A dill pesto it would work if you wanted to do dill. Thyme pesto, maybe not. But your basil is really your top one that you're gonna do.
Okay, so you just said something I didn't know. What I thought pesto had to be basil.
No, pesto is basically just oil. You have some pine nuts or a nut component, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. Then you take that and you turn it into your sun-dried tomato pesto, your basil pesto. Or, like I said, a dill pesto. You could do a lemon pesto. Turn it into whatever you want to from there.
So I've never had a sun-dried tomato pesto. Are we making that today?
If you'd like to make that one today, Trig, we'll make that one. All right, we can do that. All right, well, let's get to it then. Actually, we've got a RoboCoupe here. If you have a Cuisinart at home, something like that, makes this much easier. To chop this by hand, not going to be too much fun. So basically what you're going to do, and the nice thing about this is you can make it as garlicky as you want. You can put as much Parmesan or as much sun-dried tomato. You can range the flavors to whatever your feeling is for the day.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, let's start it out. Let's go in with some garlic. You've got the machine, so let's go in, put about half of those pine nuts in. Once again, here we are. Go in with a little bit of the Parmesan. All right, and go in with all your sun-dried tomatoes there. Put your cap on, because what you're going to do is you're going to start. High-tech equipment here. Trig can't figure it out. Now you're ready to go. So we can pulse. Just start incorporating these things a little bit. Now we're just going to slowly start adding in the oil. What you want to do is you don't want a real thick paste. You want to be able to see the oil in there.
You want it to be oily?
Not real oily. We'll show you the final product of what we're looking for here. You're going to let it have to blend for a while. Especially with the sun-dried tomato, you want to break up those tomatoes. I use julienne tomatoes. You could use half tomatoes. Anything you want. Let's see how we're doing.
That smells so good.
Actually, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go ahead and see what we're looking like here. Let's actually pull some out. Beautiful. That's what you want. You can see the oil in there. You got your sun-dried tomato. You can see a little bit of the garlic. You can see the Parmesan cheese. That looks beautiful.
You know what? It also looks like the perfect amount of pine nuts.
Well,
how weird is that?
Well, looks aren't everything, though, as we can tell by looking at you.
Oh, nice. Good.
So we can taste this a little bit. Let's go ahead and here. Let's do this. Let's try a little bit. Very nice. Taste that sun-dried tomato.
Oh.
Good sun-dried tomato makes a difference. There's plenty of them out there. If you do buy the ones with oil from the grocery store or wherever local store you're going to, cut back on the oil that you're adding into it. What do you think?
I think I'm strangely attracted to you when I eat your food.
That is strange. That's almost making me a little uncomfortable too.
Good.
To say the least.
Season 2.
Actually, like one thing that we do with this is, on my new menu now, we're taking the basil pesto, adding it into an aioli, into a mayonnaise. Makes a great basil pesto aioli. Mayonnaise, got lots of flavor, serving it with some chicken, nice Mediterranean style. You could take that, add that into a bechamel, make a nice basil cream sauce, which is bechamel will be something we'll be touching on in a later edition of the Savage Kitchen. There's just many of options with it. So you can have fun with it.
Great. I'm already learning how to. I mean, if I knew I could make something that tasted like this out of wilted basil.
The best part about it is you can put this bag, put it in a Ziploc bag, you could freeze it. Pull it out as you needed it. You could keep it in the refrigerator. With the oils, you could keep this, tightly sealed in the refrigerator a good month. It'll last a good month in your refrigerator probably without starting to turn. So it's definitely something you can pre-do, keep around for a while, utilize when you need it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Chef. This was an excellent and simple start to the season 2 of Savage Kitchen. And make sure you tune in every 2 weeks for a new recipe. You'll find that online at thecliffhouse.com. And make sure you check out our YouTube channel and share the videos with your friends. Bye-bye.
We missed it, yeah.